Start recording. The recording started, so I can speak now. Seems like some of the students are missing. Let me see. Evan says he has issues, and Jason is missing today, which is kind of abnormal. Other than that, everybody is here. All right. So how you guys are doing? Good. So you know what chapter will be starting today? Chapter 8. Chapter 8. So what you want to do is, as you can see in the screen, you want to go to Brightspace, and under this class lecture, you'll be seeing all the PowerPoint just like before. Okay, you'd like to open chapter 8 from there. Okay, so that's what everyone want to do. I'm going to do the same, and I'm going to walk around and see if everybody is with me or not, or if you have any question. Okay, so that's the thing that you want to do. Okay. So this is chapter 8. As you can see clearly, it says measure the command object properties. So these are the two agenda for today's class. These are rather straightforward stuff. Like I would say, like the most straightforward compared to last few weeks classes. Okay, means all your things to do here in AutoCAD is to measure length, angle, okay, diameter, those sort of things. Okay, so you would be using the measure tool. Where is the measure tool? You see on the right side, the AutoCAD app is open on there. If you are in the home tab, okay, you click here on the utilities. Everybody see what I'm doing? The utilities is on the ribbon, on almost on the very right side on the ribbon. So you click the drop down on the utilities, you would be seeing the measure tools. Okay, now there is a drop down on the measure as well. When you're going to click there, you'd be seeing so many different options for measure. The first one could be a one that you would be using all the time, quick measure. Okay, so quick measure, we're going to learn about the quick measure, and we're going to be learning the other applications as well, just like radius, angle, area. The volume we won't be doing it because we are not doing 3D. Okay, it was good so far. All right, now come back to the PowerPoint. As I said, on the left screen that you're seeing both screen, right? On the left screen that you are seeing, the agenda for today's class is obviously measure the measure the things in the command window and object properties. Okay, let's move on. You might already notice what we are trying to measure. Okay, we will be measuring in between 2 points. We will be measuring the radius and the diameter of an arc or a circle. We will be measuring the angle between two lines, any two lines. It doesn't need to be one single object. It could be multiple objects. Would be measuring the area of a region. Okay, and would be measuring by adding and subtracting the region with the area command. Okay, and we also determine the x and y coordinates of a points. And in this screen, in the PowerPoint slide, you'll be seeing exactly the same thing that I was showing it to you, right? Where the measure tool is and what are the options under this measure tool. Okay, as you're seeing here, quick, distance, angle, area, and volume. We won't be doing the volume. Okay, whatever you're seeing on the slides, these are kind of summary from the book. Okay, everything is from the book. Okay, I'm just trying to point it out, whatever you're seeing in the slide, and I'm gonna go to the book shortly after the slide is done, and we're gonna do some exercise and the class will end. Most likely this class will be end before 1 hour. Okay, this doesn't have that much, okay, compared to other stuff. All right, now moving on. So measure distance between 2 points. Okay, that would be the first thing you want to do. So measure distance between 2 points. As you can see here, this distance command that you would be using, the way you can use it, I would say just similar thing you can do. You can draw a rectangle. You remember under this draw ribbon there is this rectangle option. So you draw a rectangle just like this. Okay, and then use this measure tool. While I'm talking with the PowerPoint, maybe it's better to show it to you at the same time. That way you know what is going on. So the distance command that you choose, once you choose the distance command, you see my crosshair, right? Crosshair has a question mark. Did you see? Everybody should have a question mark. Okay, and then you would be measuring any two points, right? That's the distance you're trying to measure. As like here, they're measuring the diagonal distance, right? Now depending on which would be your start point or which would be your end point, the result could be either negative or positive. Does it make sense? Because your x and y coordinate starts from the left side of this rectangle, okay, and if you're going to go on the right, that would be positive, right? The way it is as of now, the bottom corner is point 1 or start point, the top corner is start end point, then it would be positive. So let's try it. So I'm going to choose this bottom corner and I'm going to choose this top corner, and what happened immediately, you'd be seeing all the measurements showed up here, just like here it says distance. Everybody see that in the screen? Is it visible, clear to everybody? So it should be showing you the distance, okay. It should be showing you angle in xy plane 25 degree, okay. Angle from xy plane, it should be 0, and then the delta x, delta y, and delta z. What does those things mean? Delta x, delta y, and delta z. Obviously, let's start with the easiest one, delta z, that is 0, because it's a 3D case now, it's a 2D case, so that's why it's 0. So you have that only in x and y direction, those 2 points distance that you are measuring. Does it make sense? So if you know the coordinate of x and y for these 2 points, then you just simply subtracting x2 minus x1 or y2 minus y1. Is it clear to everyone? Everyone understand? So this could be really important. Like here, when you are working with a drawing, like even in exam, right? Remember, you are trying to measure a small distance during the exam on the drawing, right? And you'd be seeing like, okay, you are not getting it. Now, most likely you are using the dimension. That could be one way of seeing it. But if you'd like to get some prompt like with some more details, this is the easiest way to do the measurements, okay? Moving on. So the same thing you are seeing on the slide. Everybody see it in the slide? Okay, so now moving on. Okay, you would like to do another experiment. Okay, you'd like to measure it now again. Okay, so when you are trying to measure, you see there is different options. I'll talk more about it, but just to give you a highlight here, so you can do the distance, radius, angle, area, volume, quick, mode, all those things, right? But but what you want to do, you want to escape it, okay, and do the measure command again by pressing enter. All right. And then when you do that, you see what is happening here. The quick measure came up, okay. If you move the cursor inside the rectangle, what is happening? It will going to show you the width and height or width and length, whatever way you want to say for this rectangle, okay. But maybe you'd like to not interested for the quick measure, you'd like to be interested for the distance again, okay. Now this time you are measuring from top point to bottom point on the diagonal. Now what is happening this time? Take a look here in delta x. The delta x value is negative, right? As the same way like delta y value is negative. This makes sense. Why? Because you are picking up the top point first, okay? But the distance is still same. Distance is, is a square root or Pythagorean delta x squared plus delta y squared. That's how you find the distance, okay? Everybody know how to find the distance. So, when you have the square of something negative, it's become positive. So that's why you have the distance is positive. Any questions so far? Everything's good? All right. So moving on. So we do have the radius measurements then. Okay. And then I'd like to just move a little bit faster this time. So the radius measurement, it shows here, say like you have a radius of a circle or an arc, okay, whatever you are interested. Say like this is the radius measurement you would like to do, right? And then you choose the same way, go to the measure, okay, go to the radius. Everybody see that? I'm gonna do a walk around soon and we'll see like if you are really doing it, okay, or if you need some help or whatever. Okay, you wanna go to the radius and you see the question mark again came up. You just click somewhere on the arc, okay, and then immediately these values showed up here. You see the radius, diameter. That's very straightforward, okay. All right, so then moving on is the same thing that you are seeing here, right, on the slide. Okay, then the angle measurements. So on the angle measurements, before you do any angle, okay, you might wanna create an angle, right? So to do that, if you are in the measure mode, you gotta do the escape to come back. And then what you want to do, say like you want to draw a line, okay. Let me do first a straightforward case, I'm just putting two lines such a way so we have an angle in between them, right? So you may want to do the same, and then you want to go here under utilities and measure, and then you want to do the angle. So when you do that, it just says like, okay, select the arc, circle, line, or specify a vertex, right? So you wanna select one line first, okay, and then they were saying select the second line. You'll be selecting the second line. What happened then? Immediately, see, the angle showed up. Everybody see that? There are more details behind it. I'm going to teach you that, don't worry. But for now, this is what important, okay? There's some exercise. There are some vertex point for angle measurement as well. We'll be doing that, okay? So let me do the angle again. Angle. See what I just did. I just found this angle of, let me draw the line, then you'll understand what I just did. I just found this angle of this angle where my mouse is hovering. That's something we're going to learn here, okay? Just to tell you at this point, what I did, I used the vertex method, okay? But don't worry, I'm going to go to that shortly. So this is the angle measurement that I was talking, okay? Easiest one you understand, everybody. Like if you have two lines, you just pick those two lines, the angle is going to show it up right away. Okay, then the area. Okay, area is the interesting one. Say like you are interested to find the area of this rectangle. Okay, let me take out this line. So to do that, you want to go again under this measure command, go to the area, and then you want to choose some points. You see, did you see? So when I choose these 3 points, right, for this rectangle, I have half of the rectangle area, what this thing called, this highlighted, okay, in green color. Everybody see that? So that means if you're going to press enter now, it will going to give you the area of that highlighted half of the rectangle area, right? But say like you'd like to get the area for the whole thing, okay? So then you'd like to choose the 4th point. Do you see now how the whole area showed up now? And then that's it. Now you actually can extend this and get more area, but maybe you don't like to do any more. So what you want to do? You want to press enter, okay, and it should be showing you the area. Area, you see? Everybody see that? So it is not only showing the area, it's showing the perimeter and other stuff as well, but the area is what we are exploring here. Now at this point I'm going to walk around and see if you have any question. Everyone's getting it? Anything good? Getting it? This is the rectangle. Oh, the whole, yeah, 4 points. Yeah, now let me see. That's not right. You're gonna probably come from here. Okay, let me do that. So area again, right? So you have to do this way. Okay. Now enter. Now do very well. It'll go straight. You got it? Alright, everybody got so far? Yes. Yes, just 1 second. Let me deal with it. No, you just have to verify. Okay. Yeah, this is, I said, very easy one. Probably get finished within 10 to 15 minutes or something like that.
So,
yeah, you want to go in this order.
I like the select.
Yes. And then press it.
Yeah. I just, expanding on.
Oh, yeah.
Because you had said you could add more.
Yes, definitely. So Lucas was showing what if you have more structure attached with this rectangle. So it means like you have another rectangle attached with that. How to get the area, okay? Interestingly, you just have to keep adding the points, okay? And you already started just like clockwise from somewhere in the left corner. So that way you don't have like, Angel has an issue. So he was trying to measure the measure it from I think what was Angel you were trying to do? You're probably
I did 3 at first, and then I was trying to like,
yeah. It was not getting the whole.
I guess, yeah.
So anyway, my suggestion would be always start from here, and then keep adding. Okay, and then I don't know, maybe you have another structure here. You just keep adding, right? And then you see this thing is moving. Don't worry too much about that. If you press enter, then that area is going to show up as like there is a line. The last, yep, there is still on the side, and as if like the last line is a straight line. Okay, even though it has a movement option. Anyway, moving to the slide again. So the area is done, and they have some example here. See what area that you would like to do, like the whole area of a rectangle in this case, or half area. And those things I already showed. So there is another important thing on the area command. You see, this is from your book as well. You see, what if you have a structure like that? Now, if you try to do the point, your book does have, let me see if the book is open somewhere. Did I open the book? I thought I opened the book. I didn't. I'm sorry. I gotta quickly open the book. Okay, just hang in there with me. So I gotta open the email. So Rick, no, Rick sent me the book. Okay. Read now. Okay, so we are here, perfect. So then let me show you something very interesting. I'm gonna come back to that, but let me show you something very interesting. So angle, yeah, this is the perfect thing. I mean, the slide doesn't have that. Did you see that what I'm showing? So if you're gonna choose this point option, okay, to measure the area, and you are actually measuring the area where some of the object is missing, right? So you gotta go with the object option. If you have a structure which is not straight line, if you have a structure which has curve arc like this, okay. So they said like, okay, you wanna choose the object option, okay. You want to choose the object option, and then obviously we're going to have the opportunity to explore it on the exercise as well. And then once you choose the object option, the whole thing we're going to choose in, and you should be getting the value of the area. Now there other way you can do it, like you can make the whole thing by joining them instead of just picking those lines, or you can just keep picking on lines.
So it says select objects.
Yes.
So objects plural. I can't select plural.
These might be connected, so it's not.
Okay, so they have to be connected.
That way I'm seeing it here. So try it again. Yeah. So try those two. Yeah, do try.
Yeah, so, and then when because obviously it's back into this, choose area, so I was just curious. It does say objects.
Yeah, very good point. So Lucas made a very good point here. Say like you are choosing the object, okay? If you'd like to measure the object area for this case, in my case, this rectangle and the circle all together, no, you can't. It won't let you do that. It just let you do one at a time. Only the object that you are interested. All right, moving on. So where we were? Okay, PowerPoint. All right, so thought, okay, here. So after this object, you have this add or subtract option in the area command. all you got to do, they have some options here. They like you have select add area options to the command line. Okay, then you have to select the object in the command line and then select the outer object of the command line and press enter on the keyboard to exit the add mode. And the same thing would be select the subtract area option in the command line, then select the object option of the command line. Okay, select the inner objects, total area appeared in the command line. Okay, so this kind of exercise we're going to do it later. See, let me quickly show it to you anyway. Say like you have these two circles, just the way I draw here. You'd like to find the area, like subtracting from the big circle area to small circle area. So you wanna do it this way. You have either add area or subtract area. You just choose one of the option, okay? And it says here, specify the first corner point of the object. This could be done by this, I guess. All right, so object area, then subtract the area. Okay, so you are all right. I'll come back to that subtracting and adding area later. Let me move on. So the next topic here in the PowerPoint slide is finding the XY coordinate. Okay, so to find the XY coordinate, you have to use these ID points, and the place you can find that is here. Okay, if you click on the ID points, and then it is going to asking you what point you'd like to find the x and y value. This could be important. Sometimes remember, you have to draw a line from one point to another point, and you know the distance, so xy coordinate could be important in that case. Everybody understand how I did the xy coordinate? Again, please focus on the slide. So on the slide it says just below the measure option, it does have these ID points. Okay, so you gotta click here this ID point and just put anywhere you'd like to get the x and y coordinate, and the z coordinate as well, but the z is 0. Any question with that ID point? Okay, moving on. So then the measure, quick measure, right? So the quick measure option is again here. You go on the measure, the first thing is the quick measure. Okay, you see anywhere you are moving the you are moving the mouse, sorry, that cross here in this case, it would be showing you the value of whatever you are trying to measure, or whatever the crosshair is inside. So in this case it's inside the circle. Okay, and this 1.085 is showing you the circle dimension, just like when you are here. Okay, you see, just depending on the movement of the cursor, you would be seeing all the measurement. Means like in this case the length and width. Yes. Okay, yeah, it's all right. So it's length and width. Okay, when you're putting something here, it just showed you three things, right? So the total length, okay, 12 point something, 1 point something is the length for this circle. Okay,
It also shows the 90-degree.
yeah, it does shows you the angles as well. Okay, so the quick measure could be very important thing. Okay, then measuring with quick measure tool.
So
Yes.
I was gonna just back to the add area thing.
Hmm.
So when you're in the add area,
Hmm.
you can select an object
The area often identified in people. So it's like,
Yeah, so
I think so. I need to do.
so
Okay.
sorry.
Area.
And you're gonna use that on.
Yeah.
Yes, there's subtract.
Yeah, that is the thing.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Let me go back to the add area, subtract area thing. So I was having some issue. I didn't use it before. Anyway, so the add area again, you gotta go to the measure and then area. All right. Once you go to the area, then you gotta choose the object first, right? So let's choose this object, right? And then area again, and subtract.
Add
I should be subtracting that, right?
area. No, so you have to do add area first.
Oh, add area,
Yep.
and then
new object.
the object, right?
Yep. And then you select the object.
Okay.
No, the full object.
Oh, the full object. I thought I did that. Okay.
And then subtract. No, because you weren't in add yet.
Yeah, I had it added twice. Let me try to do that again. So measure area, okay, and then add area,
Yeah, object.
object, then the whole thing first, right?
Yep. And then enter.
Enter, and then the subtract area, right?
Yep. And then object area.
Yep, and then the object. So, all right, perfect.
Then that'll give you the area of everything but the circle.
Yeah. All right, I'd like to see if everybody gets this, okay? Why don't all of you open something similar what I did? Just draw a circle inside the rectangle, okay? Draw a circle inside the rectangle and see if you can able to do the add area. How you do it? Sleepy. Draw a rectangle and draw a circle inside, okay? And see, yeah, draw a circle inside a rectangle and see if you can find the locus. So if you see if you can find the area, the subtracted area, okay? So go to the area. Okay. Yeah, there you go. The object, you gotta choose the object first. The object, yeah, here's the object. Yeah, and the big one. Big one.
What do you want me to call it?
So you'd like to do something very similar what I did in the screen. See, like you have this area. You would like to find for the rectangle, subtracted the circle, means the area without the circle. Okay, so that's your goal. Okay, I'll come back to you, Alex. You keep trying. You got this? Yeah. Yellow. Where you got this? How to find it? You got this? You got? You got how to find the area? The area, the subtracted area, right? The subtracted area from, this could be a good question for example. In exam, maybe I'll be giving you like some structure where you would like to find the area and give me the multiple choice question or the result itself. Okay. So this could be something interesting. So this one you'd like to explore, okay, without any confusion. Area good? You're able to find the area, the subtracted area. Area good? With Jared, right? No, it's Jared. I know it's Jared, right? It's Jared, I'm sorry. You able to find it? So let me know. So, area again? Right? Try. Okay. Still go here. And we got this. Yeah. Just one second. More thing. Did you know what is happening? Go back over there. So you're going to do the adding first. Add. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to put it on test for sure. Yes, what's that? Yeah. Yeah, so go on this here, anti-point, remember? That's what. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. You can have okay.
Yeah, I think we subtract the area
Yes.
of the rectangle from this.
Yeah. Subtracting the area of a circle from that. Okay, so you wanna actually do the. Okay, you do your own way. Item. Yeah, it's going. It's a little tricky. Let me help you. So this one is measure. You're gonna go measure, right? And then you're gonna first do the add area. Okay, add area. Okay, and then choose the object. See what I did? I did add area and choose the object. Then I'm choosing this object, right? And then I'm pressing enter. Okay, and then it says what do you want to do next? Okay, so then you're gonna subtract this area, right? Yeah, but you gotta choose the subtract first, and then the object. Which object?
Sure.
This circle. And that's it. And it's giving me the subtracted area.
So I gotta press.
Yeah, this one is tricky. Okay, very tricky. Okay, let me see. Again, it is good. This one is tricky, as I said. No, yeah, you do it. So you go add area first. Add area, and then add object. You take the okay, and then enter. Subtract it. Object. Yeah, this is tricky. I mean, I was struggling initially as well, but now I got a good hold of it. Okay, so what about you? You can, you got it? Sure. No, you gotta choose the add it, add it. Escape. Anytime you are struggling, you add it. And then the object. Enter. Okay, and then subtract it. Object. Object. We have a tendency of clicking. And me also. Okay, go to area. Add it. Object. Okay, enter. Subtract it. Subtract. Object. And then choose the object. Okay. Perfect. You got it. Just for practice, okay? Otherwise you're gonna forget. Okay, Alex, you're good? You got this? Okay. Okay, you wanna show me how you did it? One more time. Just draw a rectangle in the center. Or this one is fine also. It doesn't matter. Add it in. Object. enter, enter. Select area, object. Perfect. All right, everybody got a good hold of it. It is one of the trickiest. Good. It is one of the trickiest.
I
Okay.
figured it was gonna be tricky.
Yeah, it is. It is so tricky. Anyway,
You don't have to repeat it after.
huh?
You don't have to repeat like the steps after.
No.
I drew another one,
Uh-huh.
a circle, rectangle,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't have to like repeat or anything. I just clicked on the rectangle, then clicked on the circle, and it automatically.
That's it. Oh, so it probably had the
You
memory.
have to press enter to repeat the process.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that after.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. So as you have heard already, what Angelo was saying, when he had done the other one, is just do the same way without even going through that much trouble. Anyway, so let's just start with the object properties. Okay. So the object properties is another option. So the way you can get it is like you got to go to the home properties and match properties. Okay. So home. Then you have these properties here. Everybody see that? I'd like everybody to, this is the second topic, okay? I'd like everybody to focus on what I'm showing here in the screen. Everybody see the properties? This is so important. So you'd like to see where the properties is for sure. Okay, and then what you'd be doing with these properties, okay, as you can see here, okay? The objective for this portion would be you'd like to describe the bilayer option. You'd like to use the match properties to adjust the properties of an object, okay? What properties of an object? Maybe you'd like to change the dimension, right? You can change it by using this properties option, okay? Use the list command to view several measurements. So there is this list command, okay, and you would be using, you see everybody where my mouse is hovering. So display property data for second object. You can use this list to display and then copy of properties to selected object to a text file, okay. So list command is very interesting option. I will be seeing it as well. And then use the property palettes to view and modify several measurements, okay. So we're going to see it as well. So here, so this list command, and this list command will going to show you what I was just trying to tell you here, right? It will gonna give you first, obviously you got to select the object, then press the enter, then this information will going to show up. Okay, just as an example, let me finish with the list, then I'll gonna come back to the next point. Okay, properties palette. For the list, say like it says here, you got to select the object, right? So like I select this object, okay. I'm here now, going to the list option, right? And then I'm gonna select this object and I press the enter. Did you see what does it shows here? It shows here all 4 coordinates, right? It will gonna list you all the properties. So that's what is important here. It will gonna list you the area of that rectangle. It will gonna list you the perimeter of a rectangle, okay. And before I move any further, I'd like to see if everybody get this, okay. So why don't you draw a simple structure? I don't know, circle, rectangle, whatever it come to your mind, okay. Draw that and then use the list property option and see if you can get that display. Okay, so did you went through these? What I'm showing, everything on the book, and then I enjoy chapter. You have no question. Okay. So while I'm walking around here, I'd like to see that you have this thing on display. Okay, what I'm saying by that, you'd like to have this list option at explode. Yep, very good. You'd like to, okay. You'd like to, okay, very good, very good. Very good. Clear got it? The list option?
Yes.
You're going to use the list option? You know how to do that? Go here. Click on the list. Okay, and then choose the what is enter. You see that? Alice, you have the list option? Okay, perfect. Share it. The list option. Go click on the list. Click on the list. Yeah, choose it. Enter. You see? Yes.
Never mind. It now works. We're good.
Okay, perfect. Okay, we are good. We are good. All right, the list option is done. Then the property palettes. Okay. So what you want to do for property palettes? You want to go to the view. Everybody, go to the view. Okay. And then there is this palettes. Everybody see that palettes option? And under this palettes, there is this property. Okay. The property is a very interesting thing. It will gonna give you all the properties for the selected object, that whatever you're trying to select, right? So here is the option for selecting object. You can choose any object, and then all the properties will gonna show up here. I'm gonna go to the next slide. So you'll have more stuff. So properties palettes. Okay. So I'd like you to do exactly similar thing that I'm doing. Okay. What you wanna do? You wanna get the properties. Okay. So you may do it two ways. You go properties first, and then you select it from the property. There's the option for in the property option, or you can select it and then do it the same way. Yeah.
So, select matching. So, for like an example, because obviously you don't have properties on, like for instance, this type of
Yeah. Anyway, so everybody got this properties thing? You got the properties, Alex? Okay. You got the properties. Where is the property? It's in the view. Go to the view. Okay, you are in the view, right? No, view. Properties palette. That's what we're going to go. And then the class nowadays I'm using. See the properties here? This is the property stuff. So you can go here to select object. You can go here to select any object. Okay? Immediately change all the properties show up. Okay? Ready, got it? Okay. You can got it, the properties? You can get help? You see why is the properties? You need to go the view. Okay, you are here. So, view. This place. Just enter. You click anything and then press enter. It will give you the properties for that particular thing. Aiden, Dylan, you guys are good? The property? You need to go view. Yeah, there's this view. Okay. And then there's this property here, right? And then you You're good? How to get the property? You're good? Select object from the property, right? So seems like everybody got it. Perfect. Yes, of course.
That's my bad. I was on wrong. I was looking at that. So,
That's okay. That's under view. That's under view.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is, yeah, when I was practicing last night, it was giving me trouble. You know, I'd like to do practice before come to the class at least one time.
There's two views.
Yeah.
There's one view under the home, and then there's the view on like the actual.
view on the river.
Yeah. So
That
that was
confused you.
confusing to me at first. I was like, "Where's this view?"
All right, now everybody saw the view thing, right? Now many values can be modified, okay? So that's the interesting part, as you can see here, okay? When you're gonna come here on the view, did you see all those values that you're seeing here? You can literally do change of these, so you can say like change it to 40. Did you see what happened? Okay, so you can change it to y vertex, I don't know, maybe like 10. You see? So, I mean, you can literally change anything. So, there are like 4 vertices, right? So, like you want to change the vertex for number 4. I don't know, maybe 15. You see? So, you can literally change anything and the vertex y, I don't know. And I'm doing all random here, but not necessarily you got to do the same. Depends on what you're trying to do, okay? Any question? And that's exactly what it is showing here, okay?
You can also select multiple,
Yeah.
and
So,
on top you can choose which object.
okay. So like this here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, so like instead of just the box, so like for mine, I chose the box and the circle.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then
So that's what you're saying, right?
On the drop down,
Yeah.
you can on the top, you can choose.
Anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone that you'd like. Yeah, that's.
That was
Yeah, so that's a very interesting thing to observe as well, okay? So see, like if you are in a situation of complex drawing with so many objects all around, you can choose all of them all together, but maybe you'd like to work with any specific one, say like on circle in this case. Okay, you click on the circle and it do changes on the circle, say like the coordinate of the circle for their center you'd like to change, right? I don't know, maybe 16. I see immediately the circle got changed or moved, okay? So this is exactly what it is showing here in the slide, like you do have the liberty to change a lot of things, okay, as x, y coordinate we have seen. Selecting object with quick selects, okay? So you do have this option, okay, the quick select. If you're going to click on that, you do have the options of what are the properties that you'll be dealing with here. So like you're changing the layers, right? You can do it, right? And here the operator, okay, line type, you literally do a lot of stuff, okay? You can change the line type, line scale, plot area, I mean the list goes on, line width, right? All those things, you see. So let me try to change something very quick. Okay, so here say like line width, the thickness. Bottom line, I mean these are the details that you can explore it, okay, later on, but this is what I was talking about, selecting object with quick select, okay? And finally you have exercise. All right, I guess that's pretty much it from the book. Now what we're gonna be doing, and then we're gonna end this class, okay? As I said, the class will gonna end well early today. What we're gonna be doing, we're gonna come here, we're gonna do some of the exercise, okay? So there are like 3 exercises here and 1 exercise on the second portion, okay? So why don't you all of you download first. You want to go first here in you want to go first to table of content, all of you, and then go to the DWG files under this class exercise, okay? And we started with chapter 8. You want to go chapter 8, and what you want to do, you want to download all of them. You see what I'm saying? Some of them would be for your homework. Homework that I didn't assign yet. By the way, there is a new homework, I believe homework number 9, right? Or homework number 10, I forgot. I did assign, that is the remainder of the thing from chapter 7, not chapter 8. Chapter 8 homework is not online yet, but these are the things that you would like to download. Everybody downloaded these things? Everybody know where things are, right? Everybody downloaded that. So if you downloaded all of this, okay, let me do the same. Let me download all of them. Okay, we'll be done with this chapter 8. As you can see, the way we are progressing, the book will gonna get finished very soon. So like we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So like not that many chapters left. Okay, the pace that we are using. Next class we will be finishing one more chapter, and then chapter 9. Okay, chapter 10 is a little bigger. Probably we'll need 2 classes, right? And then we'll be at some point, I would say mid of this, I would say like somewhere around week 11 or 12, we'll be done with the book. Okay, so like by week 12 we'll be done with the book, then week 13 and 14 will be just for the project. Maybe something we can do is like the final exam. I know it is, I can't assign the final exam, right? I can't assign the final exam before the date of the final exam. If I do that, then you would be leaving during the 15 week, okay? And as per ABET and other college regulations, you have to be here in week 15, okay? So there is a way around. What I'll be doing, rather than you coming to the exam, sitting here in the exam, so we'll be doing 2 things, right? One is the final project, which would be as per your choice by the approval of mine, or something I assign. You choose either one, okay? Mine one or yours one, okay? And then you done with the project. I'd say like week 11 and 12, okay? And by week 13 and 14, you done with the project. And by week 14, I'd say like the beginning of week 14, I'm gonna assign a take-home exam. The due date would be on week 15, okay? The exam day. The exam day is on Monday, week 15, right? For this class. So your job is to upload it anytime before that due date, okay? I'd say like, if you're gonna finish it in week 14, I mean technically I'm good, okay? You see what I'm saying? In week 15 you don't have engagement, but you're supposed to upload it by week 15. Does it make sense? So that's the thing I sometimes do when the class progress like this way. This class is progressing very well so far, what I have understood, right? Everybody have a good grasp on this AutoCAD? Everybody's feeling good? Okay, the way I'm really happy on this class progress. So by week 14, before even week 15 come, maybe you can able to finish it, but even though the deadline would be week 15, okay? That's what I'm saying. Basically all I'm trying to say there, the final exam would be take home, no in class, okay? All right, moving to that, what I was just trying to tell you guys here. I did download everything pretty much. Okay, so the next thing would be, just one second. Let me go to my notes in my laptop, so I have the access as well. So what you want to do is, let me go to the exercise first. Okay, so this would be the first exercise. What you want to do it, you want to open this 8.1.1, all of you, okay? I want all of you to open this 8.1.1. Which is this case in my okay, and then you want to hide these properties as well, okay? So here under this exercise, right? Oh man, the internet goes away. So under this exercise, you see, you have to measure some of the things, okay? So to measure some of the things, you are already master on that. You gotta go to the home. You gotta go to the home tab, and then you got to go to the measure. You can use different options out of there, right? It will gonna say which one you got to do. The first one, it says here, okay, you want to use the measure tool, okay, the distance, to find the distance of the width of the stairs, okay? What is the width of the stairs? First of all, what is this? This is a floor plan, right? On the floor plan, you do have some rooms here, 2D floor plan, and you have the stairs here where my mouse is hovering. So the width of the stairs, the way you can find it, as you can see here on the book, it just shows, just pick those 2 points or along this line, the red arrow is pointing out, to find the width. So again, it's very straightforward. You want to go to the distance, okay, and then if you can't see it properly, you make it a little bigger, okay, and then immediately the width will gonna show up. So distance, which is 3 feet, okay. 3 feet is a reasonable width. It is, kind of, right? So you do have the options, by the way. So that's what you would like to choose, okay? Ideally, you'd like to choose the multiple choice values that are out of those four. And if you understand so far what I just said, okay, you're gonna go to the next slide, okay, you have other options as well. So the next one, it says here, what is the overall width of the house, okay? So again, pointing out these two arrow points, right? And then you'd like to possibly use the same thing, the distance, right? So you're gonna be doing the distance again, right? And then just this point to this point, and it says here the distance is 68 feet. So the house is 68 feet. You do have these options for 68 feet. You just choose that option. Now you will gonna determine the inside dimension of the garage. So there is this garage, and the same thing. Just go here, measure the dimension, inside dimension only, okay? And you do have the dimension, means like the distance, right? So it's 33 feet and 5 inch, and all those things are so the garage is 23 by 24.3. So the first option, option A, is your choice, okay? So I'd like to pause here, and rest of the thing, if you have the access of the book, you should be able to finish it, right? So I'd like to walk around and see if anybody have any question. Yeah. That's not. Enter edit press. Or you use the F2. There is this F2 command.
Oh.
Yeah. The F2 command.
Yeah, but like, so like on your.
No, yeah, it's just so interesting. I know what you're saying. Yeah, you gotta probably explore why it's not.
Yeah.
But in the book, I did read.
More why.
Yeah, I did read through the book. The book says that use the F2 and then it will show up. Yeah, that's all the book says.
It's just gonna be homework.
No, this this one is the class exercise.
So what's the homework?
I didn't decide for this one. Okay, maybe we don't need a homework for this one.
I don't think so.
It's just so straightforward. But if I'll have, like, there's it's a little difficult to do the homework on this one because it's how I'm going to do it. Like, you imagined it and where you're going to display it to me.
Yeah, but we still could just. I mean, I could do that.
Yeah, maybe. So let's do some of it here. But you're done. You have the book access, right?
Yes.
Okay, open the book and finish all of these things.
All of it.
All these things, yeah. Finish all of this. So I want everyone to finish all of this for this one, okay? All of this means all of this, okay? What I'm referring by that, let me quickly show it to you. So I did show you some of them, right? The garage area, the width of the whole house, the stairs width, all those things, right? And there are more, okay? As you can see, keep progressing. So it does have, like, what is the master bedroom square foot, right? So it has very interesting stuff, right? And then you find the master bedroom, right? So once you find the master bedroom, and then there is another one. Next you will find the bedroom located in the lower right of the house. Okay, so you have the bedroom located. So this one, you gotta find the area of that one. You gotta find the area of this area, right? This is your master bedroom area, right? And then you have this closet and the bathroom and all sorts of things. Okay, you just don't want to choose that one. Okay, you want to use these area options. And finally, the overall house square feet. Okay, so you'd like to do all these things, whatever it says here. Okay, so as a summary of what I did first, I found the width of the stair, and then I found the width of the whole house. Okay, and then it's asking you here, okay, find the master bedroom area, then find the lower bedroom area, and we also find the garage dimension, right? You started doing that. Everybody have the book, right? So I want everybody to do all those exercises, that what I just mentioned here, okay? And I'm gonna walk around until you have done all of it, okay? And if you have any question, obviously you can ask me, right? Here you're done with all these things. Okay, start to do that. So you want to use the area options, okay? When you're going to use the area option under this measure, you should be able to find the area of the master bedroom, right? So in the area of the master bedroom, they didn't include the closet of the bathroom. So they just have this area. Okay, so if you have the book of it, you have to have the book. Just go to there. You got it, Angela? So there's this thing. If you double click it, it does. Yeah, you see. Yeah, if you double click it, yeah. Yeah, I had some students struggle with that. Alright, Alex, I saw you did it, right? Alex, you did all the area? Okay, yeah, look.
I typed DI
Uh-huh.
for
DI.
I don't what? and now when I go into
Well, I'm glad that you resolved this.
and now when I go to measure it's now on. So
Perfect.
I don't
Yes.
know.
Yes. Yeah, what's up? You don't need to send it to me. You just stick here. Let me tell you what to do. So you gotta get this. You see, this is the overall area. Okay. You wanna do the overall area. You wanna do the master bedroom area. You wanna do the area for the lower bedroom, right?
Okay.
So those are the things you'd like to measure the
These.
garage dimension. Yeah, these two bedrooms, garage dimension, and this overall area of the house, right? So you'd like to do. And next time, please bring your books. The book is so important. It's like for this class, it's the binding book, right? Yes. You getting the area with the closet as well? That is going to do from scratch.
Oh. So how do I
Yeah, sure.
so how do I
Oh, those are center lines. You know, there you can choose the line type of thing. If you don't like to do it, it's fine because you didn't learn the dimension yet. But you got to at least go with the main structure. Okay. But what about this thing, this exercise that we are doing, 8.1.1? Does everybody finish it? Raise your hand if you finished it. 1, 2, that's it. 3. Alex, you're done as well, right? 4. You're done with this. All of it. So 4. 18, you're done. So you're working. Jerry, you're working. Dylan, you're done. Huh? Yeah, you're done. You're done with all the exercise for this one. What you're doing again? You're trying to find the area of the master bedroom. You're trying to find the area of the another bedroom. You're trying to find the area of the whole house. Okay? Those are the things you're trying to find the dimensions for the garage. And then you're done. Okay, finish it. Finish it. Finish this one. Mega, you're done. Maybe somehow. What's up? Okay, so which one you
So I
want to
think
do?
he wants
There are also many things.
just the bedroom without the closet, bedroom without this closet, without this,
You got only use the
Without this?
without the
Which area?
this,
What is
Okay.
this part, because I think these are like bedrooms
So like you want to measure the garage, right?
or closets.
So you want to go to the distance.
Yeah, so
and
like this
you want
little
to
square.
choose from
And
this
this,
corner.
this.
Yeah, this.
So
I
this
think he
corner.
wants the whole
That shows you all those things.
This.
And then you see 1, 3 by 4.
and this without the closet.
1, 3 by 4.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Option. Okay, so then it says, okay, master bedroom area, okay, how do you do that? Yeah. You did that? That must be done, yeah? That one. Now you got it? Okay, got it. So Minka, you got it. Jerry, you need some help or you're on the way? Okay. Dylan, you're done? Erin, you're done? Yes. What you're trying to do? Pull out?
side.
I wasn't sure if we were supposed to do the walls or
It does show you the front side. Enter, yeah. What is the area? No, then go to the book. See if you have the option. You always want to walk in front. I have doubts, and maybe this is the internal area of the house. Now I'm not seeing 277. No, open the book first. All is to that, so that's why I'm just pushing you to do that. So every time you come to the class, you open the book all the time. This will be helpful to you. Let me do the area of the whole house. How many of you got the area of the whole house correctly? You got it? Okay. So, I mean, I don't know, Aiden, I feel like your area of the house is not correct. Maybe the dimension that you have chosen is wrong. The place where you can change the dimension, you can go here, click on A, right? Everybody knows this, right? So there is this drawing utilities, the units, right? If you want to go to the units, you want to choose this architectural, okay? Everybody, when you are dealing with a floor plan, you wanna choose this architectural, and your book does have a little bit more about it. So one thing that I'd like to highlight, everybody please open this, what you're seeing on the screen. Open this. You know how to open that. So you again go to the A, okay? You wanna go to the A, and then the units. Once you click on the units, you wanna choose the architectural type, and there's this very important thing, precision, right? So you'd like to change this precision to whatever amount of precision you'd like, right? So it can be 0, it can be any value, fractional value that you're seeing in the display, 0.000. But anyway, that's one very important thing. And then the units needs to be selected, and it needs to show like exactly the architectural way. If you have it, then you can find the total area, which I think Aiden, you are having some issues. Okay, so you wanna choose the area. Now let me see. Yeah, it is the outside area. So I don't know. Maybe you can start choosing from here. That really doesn't matter where you'd like to choose from. Okay, now that the area is chosen. All right, you see it is 277,830 square inch, or 1929.375. Okay, so the first option is the choice. So this is the choice. Everybody see that? Square feet. All right, now you're getting the right result, but it was in square inch. That's why I was getting confused. The square feet was next to it. Okay. So now everybody got it? Raise your hand if you haven't got it, all of it. Everybody got it? Perfect. So I'm moving to the next one then. I wanted to finish the class. You see, this is 10:16 now. Okay, still we are going on because so many things still left. And anyway, I'm glad everybody got it so far. What happened here in class? That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. So the next thing is like, okay, you'd like to open the next exercise. So you go, in my case it's download, right? And you go to that folder where you downloaded, and you would like to open 8.1.2, which would be showing something similar. So what you're doing here, so you are obviously doing some measurements here. So first of all, it says here, using the center object snap, okay, select the centers of the two small circles, and you would like to find the distance between these two center points. All right, and then in my case, if I'm going to go with my snaps, pretty much everything is chosen. Center is also chosen. So you want to make sure the center is chosen here. and then you want to go to the distance. You wanna see if the distance between those two center is, what is this distance I found? 5.25. So 5.25 is my option B. See if you get option B. All right. So then next option, next job it's asking you to do is okay. So excuse me. So okay, the next one would be use the utilities flyout and ID point. Okay, so use the utilities flyout and ID point. So here is the ID point. Okay, and using the center object snap for the largest circle. So it's asking you the XY coordinate for the largest circle. So if you click on the center for the largest circle, it should give you the display for X and Y value, and which would be 5.25. Those are your delta X, delta Y. So your X and Y would be 3.125 and 4.325. So 3.1. Okay, so the answer would be the first one. Okay. And there is this radius measurement, and there is some more measurements here, right? So you got to use the join option. What is the area of the outer shape? You got to find that. What else? What is the area of the largest circle? You got to find that. Okay, find the area of the outer shape. Since your shape contains curve, okay, the object option must be. So yeah, here's one other important thing. If you'd like to find the area of this outer shape, and if you're going to click anywhere on this structure, okay, you see this one is not a polyline, means all those lines are separate. Everybody see that what I'm showing? So you gotta use the join option first. So the way you can use the join option, you can just simply use it from modify and keep adding stuff. Everybody see that what I'm doing? Everybody please take a look. The join option, you got to do the join option to find the total outer area, okay? And then enter. Now the whole thing is one object. Did you see that? If you don't do that, you can't able to find this option. What is the area of the outer shape? To do that, you must have to join it, okay? And these are the things I'm not doing though, by the way. So then you got to find what is the total area displayed in the command line. So this area would be the 3 circles are shaded in red to indicate where we are subtracted. So you gotta find the area excluding those 3 circles, okay? Just the way we find the area, the subtracted area, right? Remember? So that is the thing that we'll be doing here. Okay, and now again I can stop and I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna help you in person if you need any, okay? Okay, what's up?
Look, I have it, by the way.
Yeah, you better do all the practice, okay? You show me when you come next class.
Okay.
Show me that you did everything, okay? Show me means really show me. I'm gonna check. Got it? You got everything? Subtracted area?
Yeah.
Just
And
three.
also have this circle area.
Somebody got it? Okay, you need some help? Or do you need help? Oh, ain't that the right side? Just go to the area. Go to the area, okay, and then put what it says. Up in here. Just make it okay. Just okay. Hey, you are good. Okay. And you were good.
I figured all that out. I pointed to that.
Okay. What about you, Gerard? You good? You find the subtracted area, the last thing that you're saying? Show me. Yeah, the last one. The last one. What is the book? Where's the book? you're supposed to finish all the exercises in the book. You just have all the steps, okay? Go step by step. Find everything from the book, okay? I'm gonna give you a little bit time, okay? I'm gonna go walk around. So this is not that super easy because the place that what you are seeing here, finding the subtracted area, right? Remember the challenge that you had just before, finding the subtracted area, is not a straightforward case. So I'd like to make sure everybody got it before I move on to the next exercise. The sooner you're gonna finish, the sooner we're gonna end this class, okay? Yeah, did you join? What's the book? Did you open the book? You gotta do forget email, and then you gotta recreate the password. Okay. Yeah, I mean without book, it would be very difficult to follow up with the class. Okay. So what you're gonna do in the meantime, Aiden, you wanna join them, find the outer area. But if you have a book, you could have seen like whether you're getting the right value or not. Okay, and then you'd like to do like finding the subtracted area from this tree, from the structure, like three circles. Okay. If any of you are having issues with the book, please make sure. I mean, this is just the beginning of after midterm. Make sure you do have the book access when you are in the class. Okay, that will going to help you big time. Okay, for your sake. Okay, so this is what you'd like to do. I'd like to everybody find the total area displayed in the command line, which is the three circles are shaded red to indicate that they were subtracted. So you wanna subtract those three areas, right, of those three circles. How are you gonna do that? Just the way you just did it before. Okay, so you wanna go here, go to the area, right? Go to the area, and then specify the first corner of the point object. So you wanna go add area, right? Remember, just like before, and then object. Okay, and then you choose that. You press enter. And then you want to subtract area, and then your object. Okay, you want to subtract this area, you want to subtract this area, you want to subtract this area, right? And then that's it. That should be giving you the total area. Okay, so it should be option choice B, right? 8.262. That is the area. I'd like to see if you get 8.262. If you get that, that means you are with me. Okay. And then I'll be moving to the next exercise. 8.262, that's the area you would like to get. And I'd like to see in your screen that it should show something similar, what it's showing in my end, okay? What are you doing, Imre? Something very interesting. Yes. See everything? Okay. Mika, you see what I'm expecting you to do? The same thing. Can you do that or you need help? You need help? Let me know. I'm going to do it for you, okay? You don't need help, try your best. Okay, Aiden, you're good. Okay, Aiden, you want to open the next one, but you don't have both. That's the problem. You can't proceed. That's it. So from next class on, Aiden, get the book. So you can finish it in your own pace, okay? Just like there's some students, they finish it at their own pace. I let them go if they finish everything, okay? That way. You're done, Alex? So Alex, you want to open the next one? Okay, 8.6262. Okay, I'm going to open the next one just for those who are done. Those who haven't done yet, okay, you still want to work on this. So this is the third one. Okay, so third one would be this, measuring the angles. Okay, and after that I'm gonna have one of these for exercise. Actually, I'm gonna have rest of the exercises for homework. Okay, so this is the last thing we'll be doing in class. Okay, everyone, but don't forget, you have to finish the area subtracted area. I'm gonna walk around now and I'll make sure that you have this 8.262. Okay, if you don't have that, then please don't start. For those who are done with the previous one and have the access of the book, please start with this one. Okay, and the title here obviously measuring the angles. Okay, so and then if you're going to move on So it does have first thing it says what is the angle in degree between those two small holes. Okay, I'd like to pause here because some of you are still doing the previous exercise, but those who are done with the previous one, please proceed with that. If you're done with this, then this is it. This means like this size, and this is it. Then after this, you are leaving. Okay, maybe you might need some help. Okay. So let me know what you do. Okay. That's why you do this. You do subtracting. Okay. Perfect. Did you find 8.262? What's the area? 8.262, right? So area you are done. You're done.
Yeah.
You're done with the separated area, right?
Yep.
You're done with the separated area. 8.262. Alright, so open the next one. Now I confirm everybody is done. Let's open this one. Once we're done with this, then we'll be done for our class today. At least we'll be done a little early. Okay, so here on this one, what are you going to do? Okay, so what is the angle in degree between the two small holes? All right, so the first one is you would like to find the angle between these two small holes. Which one are they talking? They're talking the left one. To all right, okay, so let's start with this angle thing first. So we do have this angle option, okay, and then select the center point of the largest circle. So you gotta specify the vertex. So the vertex is already chosen, so I'm gonna press enter. Then it will gonna ask you specify the vertex, means the center. Okay, so once I choose point A or point 1, then you have to select the center point of the largest circle to specify the vertex of the angle. Then you gotta choose the center for any of the small circle and center for any of the other small circle. Okay, and the angle between those are 36, which would be option should be C. Okay, that's the first one. And then repeat the process to measure the angles between the holes in the second gasket. So you have two gaskets. You know where the gasket people use, like in automobile or any machinery equipment, the gaskets are usually made of plastic, okay, or some kind of polymer, okay. And the purpose of the gaskets is, you know what's the purpose of the gasket?
Is it like metal to metal rubbing?
Yeah, the shock absorber. So the vibration, right? If you don't have a gasket, you'll have continuous vibration, and all the bolts and nuts will gonna fall apart. The machine is gonna fall apart. So gasket always absorb the shock. Okay, so that's why gasket is so important. Even in the bolt and nuts, you wanna use the washer, right? That's the whole purpose of that. Okay, washer doesn't made of polymer. It's made of usually metal, but you know, so much to talk about that. Not that important here on this class though. So again, what we're trying to do, we're trying to measure the angle for the second gasket, okay, and then you have this specify vertex option. Now don't forget to press enter. Okay, if you're going to press enter, then it's going to give you the options for the center, and this time you are measuring the distance between those two small circles for the second gasket, and it's obviously for the second one it's 19. What is the angle to small circle? I'm not seeing a 19 option here though. Okay, let me do it again, I guess. What is going on? So angle, okay, angle, and then the vertex, okay, specific vertex.
I think you have to like hover on the circle, and then it'll show the center.
Yeah, thank you. One circle.
Believe me, I had the same issue. I was like, why is this?
Oh, it's 24 now. I don't know why it was 19 before. It was like so weird. So it should be 24. It does match. So I'm happy. And now when I do a walk around, I'll make sure everybody has it though. Okay.
I'm done.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just doing fine.
Alex, you're done? You done with this one? You can go actually. You done with all of it, right? All this. Mika, you are done? Is that right? You gotta go to the specific one. You're in balance, right? You have to place that. Get the balance. And then. Got it, Aiden? Nancy, you got it? You got it? Where's the book? So you always go with the book. Okay? That's the easiest for next time. So that you can finish everything and proceed with it. So like this is what you guys started, right? The thing that I'm showing is all here. That you have to do with the divide that angle between these two also here. Okay? So show me the angle between those two small balls. So see, go to the here. It says this way back. It's on. You know, this and now you got to choose this. Okay. See, that's the way. Makes sense? Alright. Yeah. The another one? Okay, I'm done. Okay. No, this one is for the second gasket. The first gasket is 2 minutes. Alright, seems like everybody got it, and that's it. I'd like to add this class here, okay? So this is it. The measuring angle, okay? And then look for a homework. I'm gonna prepare a homework this week. There is already one outstanding homework for you guys, okay? Chapter 7. Just work on that, okay? That's all from me today. I'll see you next week. Have a good break. Okay, so I'm gonna close everything. Finish the recording. Where is my recording?